Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody guys, let's take a look again on the gold market. Here market very accurately follows to our trading plans of the targets that we have specified in a weekly report has been hit, but currently guys don't be too hasty on taking the short position in the gold market because some tricky moments exist and now we will discuss it. So on the daily chart guys, we're mostly watching for end of this pullback and possible start of another leg down. Just continuation to major OP targets around 1260. Here we stand at the minor COP extension contraction objective point, that is just 618 extension of this ABC top, while we're waiting for AB equals CD target. And usually when the market hits minor COP target, some pullback is possible, but it should not be too significant. And currently market stands precisely at the moment where theoretically this retracement could be over, because this is 30% resistance of the most recent drop. Here is also possible form appearing of the bearish grabber today, tomorrow. So if you're trading on daily chart, wait for 1-2 sessions just to see what will happen around this area and just to get the confirmation that indeed the retracement is over and market will not continue action to the upside. Currently we're just watching where action down will start and how we could take the possible bearish position. But first we need to be sure that indeed this retracement is over. On the 4-hour time frame chart guys, market completes our setup. So recall that in the weekend we mentioned a lot of different bullish patterns here. So it's hand shoulders, bullish grabber that has been formed on Friday, perfect engulfing, it's kind of the wash and greens of these lows, also hitting of the major COP 1283. We said wait when the COP will be hit before, only after that the upward action could start, and indeed that has happened. Currently guys, market has completed our ABC bottom target. Here creates an agreement with the resistance at 13 even 1302. This is confidence resistance area, and that's really the important moment because that's precisely the point where market could turn down. It's starting continuation of the previous trend that it stands on the market. Besides that, as we have estimated, the overall sentiment on the market stands moderately bearish because traders haven't increased any long positions, even speculative position stands long position has been contracted, so market has opened some new shorts. The SPDR fund reserves also have dropped within the recent couple of weeks. So overall sentiment mostly stands, in the shorter term perspective, stands bearish, and that's why we're watching for a possible continuation. And now we're coming to most interesting thing guys, some tricky moments on the gold. That is nature of the gold. So we every time talk about it, that gold market is a very cunning market. Recall what we did a couple of weeks ago when we start talk about this ABCD pattern. I said guys, I will fade a bit the ABCD pattern and use as a point this one, because that will give us closer target and increase our chances to close position free from other traders before the other traders will take the profit. And if you'll take a look, indeed market yesterday has hit our XOP target based on this faded A point. This is good for taking profit, but this is not good when you're planning to take the short position and when you see chance to go short, for example, and you need to be focused on the major XOP. Why? Because it is good when you close the position and you do not worry about the XOP that stands a bit higher. You do not care whether the market will hit it or not. You just grab your profit at the XOP and you are happy. But when you take in the short, you're watching for bearish patterns, and you know that major XOP has not been hit. and chances still exist that market could reach it. So here you could watch, for example, for regardless 2+2 sell pattern. But with the Haven major XOP has not been tested, this regardless 2+2 easily could be the butterfly when the market will hit the major XOP, because if I use as a point absolute low, you will see that XOP stands right here. That makes you to take it into consideration when you're planning the short position. And it means that your stop should be above the major XOP target. And by this stop, you determine the pattern that you will follow. For example, if you would like, when you watch for regardless 2+2 sell, you're calculating the stop above the XOP and you think, well, it's just too much. And $6-7 per contract is too much. I should either drop my trading volume or I need to choose another scenario. I will be watching for a butterfly. In this case, when market hits the XOP, I could place tight stop. I will get the better price and I will get the butterfly on my back. I could just take position at the conditions that absolutely suitable for me. So, or you could think, well, I do not know whether the market will come here or not. I will take 1-2 contracts here, for example, 20-30% of my position, and just will be watching. Place stop initially here. If market will climb at this point, I will add more. So that is also a solution. But anyway, whatever scenario you will choose, you need to take in consideration major XOP and that it could be hit by the market still. Grabbing profit at the contracted XOP, it's very good. But when we are planning the going against the position, against the major trend, and you know the XOP stands untouched, you have another XOP. You have to take it into consideration, place stops above this area. So that's what we'll be watching for today on the gold market. Potentially, guys, as you can see, market is completing an extension. This is normal reaction on the COP target that we were waiting for. Now it's completed. Market stands near significant resistance and XOP already has been hit. So kind of the wash and rinse forming of the butterfly here. This market, for example, hits the XOP, forms the butterfly and show fast return back down. Forming the wash and rinse of this stuff will be good background for a possible take in the short position. If even later market will start to form some greater upward action, first reaction here probably will be significant and should be absolutely enough to move stops to the break even, just what we'll see what will happen. So if you're planning to go short in the gold market, keep in mind this scenario and just see, just watch for it and think about to use it in trading.